How about now, guys? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? What happened? Hello, thank you for the follow. Just give me a second here. Annoying.
Get shit on, brother.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the subscription. I don't know what happened or why it went off like that suddenly. Is it good now, guys? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Guys, sell now. Sell now. 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 Can you hear me? Sell now. All good? Can you hear me? Hello? Yes, all good, 100%. Are you in a sell? Are you in the sell? Are you in the sell? Did you sell? Did you sell? Did you sell? Sorry about that. I don't know why it's crashing because my Wi-Fi is 900, 900. 940 upload, 935 download. I don't understand. Was it Twitch or was it because of... And my storage is not... My storage is not full anymore. Yes. Gillian, good. John, 00. Stav, Maxi, Cookie, Rosie, Mr. Cell, you can still make it. Thank you for the follow, Mugi. Thank you for the subscription, Miha. Thank you for the follow, Vish and Mena. Let's see. Let's see, guys. What happens? We're testing the 9 EMA now. We're still in the fair value gap. We filled the fair value gap. So let's see here. We're still creating lower lows and lower highs. Or if we're gonna come up here and grab some liquidity. How to contact your team for copy trading? Jamie? Exclamation mark team here for you. I'll put it right here. There you go. We're approaching this order block again. We have the hourly 30-minute close. Yeah, so the hourly close bearish again. We already got that liquidity sweep there. So if we can get a top wick and then come down from there, it will be great. But again, guys, as I told you, if we take out this top here, then you're entering the buy zone, right? So I would like to see price getting rejected from neither the fair value gap or the order block. We have a stop loss above here, but 79 is the midpoint here. So let's see. With such a big movement to the downside, we can expect to see a little bit of a bounce if it takes out the high. But so far we haven't done that. We created a lower low, then a lower high because you got a double top here and you got a sweep here. Then you had a big engulfing candle to the downside, and then now you're trying to build up here. So let's see. So far rejecting here from the 9 EMA. You know, the funny thing is that yesterday when we were selling, people were coming to me being like, oh yeah, I think, you know, this is going to go to all-time high now. 5,000 is the new floor. And I was just like saying buyers are so weak. I don't know if anybody stayed with me until the end of the stream, but I said buyers are so weak. And what happened? The same night we went through 5,000 and went all the way down. Were anybody here who were like watching now? Any of you were here still? It dumped. Yep. It really dumped. It really did. It really did. It was crazy. And we had music for that too. Well, what kind of music did we have yesterday? So I can barely remember it. I just remembered that Chirisu came in and he wanted rock music. I was like, we already had that earlier. Jimmy, did you reach out to my team? Did you reach out to my team?
Get shit on, brother.
Thank you for the follow. We're currently in a sell. You can still make it if you want. Gomar, thank you for the like. Where are we buying for all-time high? Yeah. 4,600 to 4,200, my friend. 4,600 to 4,200. Hi, Kaibo. Yo, yo. You can still make it, guys. You can still make it. If you were not getting in 68, you have a much better entry now. We're still holding on tight here under the 9 EMA. Still having some kind of triangle
Get shit
formation
on,
here.
brother.
Rito, thank you for the follow. Can it possibly reverse towards the 50% level of the 4 hour? For sure, WY. But I would like to see it come down to my buy zone first. Let me just show this for you. So if we zoom out here, right? We delete this for a second. Okay. You take from the high to the low, right? Then you can see here that the 0.618 level is starting from 4,794 to 4,624. And you have your EMA right here, right? This is the 100 EMA down here. This is the best buying zone whatsoever. This is the best buying zone on the daily. From 4,793 down to 4,618. That's the best possible buy zone. Where you at right now? You're in no man's land. You tapped 32 or 34, and then you started going a little bit up. Yeah. So for me, we can still come a little bit further down. I just think we have like a little bit of a pit stop here because price went far down. Far down. So we gotta see price stay below here, creating lower lows, lower highs on the lower time frame to come further down. But if it suddenly start coming up here, yeah, you could expect it to come up for a bounce, like let's say 4,900, 4,950, maybe 4,970 if you are lucky. But I mean, I think it's a little bit too early to tell. How's DXY? DXY is doing amazing. Almost at 100. It came up to 99.9. Did you sell yesterday, Imran? Went with us? And did you listen to what I said that I was expecting 4,850? Hi bro, good to see you today. Hey Fancy! Do you remember what I told you yesterday? But yeah, guys, I'm not looking for any buys before we reach my buy zone. And my buy zone starts below 4,800. So if we get a retracement, it would be, you know, to come up to some of those 4-hour fair value gaps to grab some liquidity, right? Took 200 pips. Let's go. It came down to what you said. Yep, exactly. And now I'm just looking to see, Fancy, can we come further down, like in this cell here, or are we gonna come up a little bit first? If we come up here and we close above here and we get some good strengths here, well, then we can buy it up, right? But first I want to see, can we hold this level here? Still respecting 9 EMA. Okay, guys, it's coming up to the order block now. Let's see how it's reacting. Gotta keep respecting the 9 EMA here. Guys, just for you to know, if you have watched me this week or the past week or for this whole month and you like my content, right now we have 35% off on the VIP. If you want to take these signals before anyone else here on Twitch, you know, pre-New York session or before that, or do an Asia session or London session, whatever I see, I will put it in the VIP. And those are not small pips, those are ginormous pips. Like we got a 1000 pip run, we got a 2000 pip run, we even got a 3000 pip run at the moment. Free trades running from 5200 and down to 5000, right? So amazing pips running on VIP. And I will be live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday before the Twitch stream, so pre-New York session, right? With you guys, right when New York session and the stock market open. And I will do that every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with you guys. So that's what you can get with both signals and also live analysis if you join VIP. So yeah, if that's something for you, check it out. Reach out to my team. You can see the scrolling text over here. Check it out. And if that's not something for you, well, we also have the cover trading. And if that's not something for you, well, this is also free here on Twitch. We have so many different offers now. And we want to find the best deal for you because we know there are crises in the world right now. We know that there is a potential World War III going on and oil prices are skyrocketing. Inflation is skyrocketing. Everything is just expensive. So it's the best time now to get in for trading. There's so many people who are like, oh, I have to work, I have to do my 9-to-5 job because I need to save money for when the crisis is happening. The worst thing you can do. If you just do your job now and you just work normally, what's going to happen? You're going to get the same salary every single month. And the salary is going to go down, 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 down. Why? Because everything becomes more expensive. So your salary means less and less and less and less. Which means the only way you can grow is by trading. Unless you are Elon Musk or you are Einstein or you are somebody who's going to like do a new invention, right? If you're gonna make a new invention now and you're gonna be a billionaire, of course, do your thing. You don't need me. But for trading in 2026 is the best way for you to make money. I'm telling you, every single job out there, every single company out there, they're gonna shit on you. They're gonna fire you. They're gonna lower your salary. They're gonna take away your raise. They're gonna change it to a different position. They're gonna do whatever they want because you have a boss. You have somebody who's in charge of you. You're not your own boss. Trading in 2026 is the best way for you to make money. I'm not even saying this to do a promotion. I'm saying this because it's true. If we have a World War III coming up, you cannot work a normal job. You need to trade while you're running, or trade while you're hiding, or trade while you are in war, right? How are you gonna make money? You can't go to work if you're like, if Trump is trying to bomb you, right? Like, you can sit in your bunker and you can do trading, man. Sit on your phone on Hawaii, or go to the Philippines, go to Indonesia, go to Thailand, go to somewhere where you know there's not gonna be any war, right? You can just trade. I can just leave from here. I can leave from Scandinavia. I can take my computer with me, go to a country where there's no war going on, and I can sit and trade until the World War III is done. But you cannot take your 9-to-5 job or your 8-to-4 job with you. I'm just saying this to protect you guys. Because it's coming. It's coming. World War III is just around the corner if we're not already in it. I believe World War III has already started because you saw what happened with Iran and with Israel. And Trump doesn't want to acknowledge it, but World War III, in my opinion, has already started because you see oil prices above 100. So, we haven't seen this since the 2008 crisis. We haven't seen this since the 2008 crisis, guys. So, it's either World War III or it's a new crisis. And you know what? None of the options are better. So, I mean, not financial advice, but I think you will find trading very interesting in 2026. Yes. Are we selling now? Yes. Tell your team to reply message for. Yes, of course. Of course, Fanti. You can lose all your money. Also, 95% do that. Yes, the magic. But if you guys are following me, if you guys are doing copy trading with me, if you're doing VIP, I mean, the number speaks for itself, my bro. Let me show you. Okay, my friend. Let's say you sold. Let's say you sold with me here, right? I said sell now 5,227, right? I told you TB1 is 5,000. I told you TB2 is 4,800, right? This here is 2,270 pips, right? So let's go down. Let's go down. If you just put 0.01 lot size here, that would have been 2,270 pips with 0.01. That's more than you can make from your job. Period. That's more than you can make from your job. Just 0.01. And let's say you went big. Let's say you said 0.05 or 0.1. Well, you have made monetarily right there. You are good, brother, but cannot rely on you. You know what I mean? That's why we have copy trading. So you can rely on me. If we have copy trading, you can rely on me. If you have VIP, you can rely on me. But of course, if you are following me on Twitch, you cannot rely on me. Then I can just teach you then I can just teach you what like I'm preaching here, right? The sell was 5,227, Imran, and the stop loss was 5,270. So 500 pip stop loss, but it was a 2,000 pip PP. So the risk to reward was pretty big. So you're risking with a 0.01 lot, you're risking $100, but you were able to make $200, $300, $400. If they're still in the trade, they can take it all the way down. Okay, guys, we're waiting here 2 minutes more. You know, Magic, there were so many people who were calling me bad names yesterday and saying like, bro, you know nothing, 5,000 is the new floor, don't you know it, we're going to all-time high, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, yeah, whatever, bro. Oil prices to the sky, the yields going up, DXY going up. Of course, 5,000 is the new floor. Sure, for sure. People are like, there's war, gold should go to all-time high, it doesn't make sense. I'm like, bro, what is the most important thing? Is it war? Is it interest rates? Is it the new world? Is it inflation? Is it TA? Is it SA? What is the most important thing here? The interest rate cuts. Why is gold always going up? Because the Fed is cutting rates. How can we cut rates when inflation is going up at the same time with oil going up at the same time, with yields going up at the same time, with S&P 500 going down at the same time, with Nasdaq going down at the same time, with gold and silver going down at the same time, with Bitcoin going up? We cannot. It just doesn't line up. In order for you to cut the interest rate, you have to see oil back down again at $70 or less than that. You gotta see gold a little bit higher again. You gotta see Bitcoin going down again. Like it just that doesn't add up. The only thing that adds up here is that we're still in a bullish trend. TA wise, yes, daily you are still bullish. You're still bullish on gold, even though you're down here at 4,870. So people believe, oh, we're bullish and we have war, so gold has to go up. Gold doesn't go up because of war. Gold goes up because the Fed is cutting interest rate when there is war. But this time they cannot do it. Even though the promise of a new Fed representative that is taken over for Jerome Powell, which is going to be Kevin Walsh, who's going to come in here in June, you cannot cut interest rate. It's not possible. So when we know there's not going to be interest rate in April, we know there's not going to be interest rate in May, we know there's not going to be interest rate in June. Like, very tiny little percentage will be there that we are going to cut interest rate in June. That means the next 3 months we're not going to cut interest rate. That means gold is going to go down. How it is. Doesn't matter with World War III. Doesn't matter with inflation. Doesn't matter with the technical analysis. Doesn't matter with sentiment. Doesn't matter with war. It's the only thing that matters. Are we cutting interest rates in the future? If gold can see, yes, we are cutting interest rate next month, great. Gold is going to be priced in for that. You're going to see interest rate in the next 2 months. Gold will be priced in for that. But there's no reason for gold to go up. No reason. No reason. Only people saying there's war. That's it. That's it. So guys, when you know we're gonna have interest rate cut, then you know gold is gonna go up. People are always negative if it doesn't go their way, or if they have different opinion. And people hate standard when you just make a wrong trade while mostly making good ones. Well, it's like, you know, I don't have the crystal ball, right, fam? I'm just following normal data. Like I'm just following the data. I'm just following where the money is going. If money is gonna be transferred from gold into Bitcoin, into silver, into yields, well, I'm gonna sell gold, right? If the money is coming back from Bitcoin, back from silver, back from yields, well, I'm gonna buy gold, right? I cannot buy gold when we're not cutting interest rates, or when there's no future interest rates. Like, no, like it just doesn't make sense. Gold is not driven by war.
Get shit on,
Gold is
brother.
driven by interest rate cuts. That's a fact. Hey, speculars. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you on live stream. We're currently in a sell, bro. We're a little bit stuck here in this sell here, waiting for either price to come up for liquidity or for price to come down into our into profit here. We can see here we had a really nice bounce here, and then we came down, grabbed liquidity, came up, created a double top, and then price came up, grabbed that liquidity from that order block, and started making a bearish candle here. So now the question is, are we gonna see the exact same thing that we just saw here, right here? If this were to follow, then you will see something like this after this candle, but we'll have to see, because this candle here was bullish. This is bearish. This could also be a platform to go up, right? We have to see. We have to see. So far, we are holding the structure. So far, we are holding the structure. But Fem, you understand why I'm saying that it's impossible for them to put gold back at all-time high, right? Because we're not cutting interest rate. Like, that makes sense for you, right? It makes sense for you. $4,660 Goldie is waving. Yup, Tabor. I'm looking for it, man. Looking for it. And also 4,400 I'm looking. I'm looking at 4,600 to 4,700, and I'm looking at 4,400. That's what I'm looking at. Let's see if the EMA can hold it down. Gonna have a little bit of fight here. Now the buy zone here, guys, is 80. If we take out 80, then we will get into the buy zone. But for now, it's still looking good. Still looking good. If we stay below here, we might add another position. Exactly. 0-0. Exactly. It looks so much like last night. 0. I think I think you will see in 30 minutes. You will see people coming in and be like, "Bro, it's a buy. We're going to all-time high. I'm telling you." Right, 0? Just wait. Just wait. About 30 minutes, people are coming like, "Why are you selling, bro? It's an all-time high." Or maybe they lost faith. Maybe they're actually in for the sales now. But just seriously, just hold your positions, man. Even if you came up to 900, like, you could just add another position, right? Like, let's see it. Let's see it. Guys, if you have any questions, you don't have to just sit there. Like, if you want to learn something, like, I'm live now. I'm live for 2 to 3 hours every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If you want to take advantage of that and you want to learn something, ask me. Like, you are welcome. If you're shy, it's okay. I'm not gonna bite you, okay? Just gonna tickle you. And then I'm gonna slap you. Right there, and then...
FBI, open up!
Right? I'm like... I'm as innocent as a bee. I might sting you if you sit on me, but I'm not gonna touch you or if you don't do anything, you know? If you mean no harm to me, then I will not sting you back. What is the easiest way to get into trading and what do you recommend to know beforehand? Costa, very nice question. The best thing to know is what kind of trader do you want to be, okay? Step 1. What kind of trader do you want to be? So first you have to look at your financial situation. You have not, this is not financial advice, by the way, but you have to look at your financial situation, okay? You have to look at, am I a husband or wife who has kids and who has a lover that I am trying to build a life with? Do I have a full-time job? Am I doing good financially? Do I have a house? Do I have an apartment? Okay, once you know that, then you also know what kind of trader you want to be. If you have a full-time job, obviously you cannot be a scalper, right? You cannot be a scalper, because if you're a scalper, you need to look all the time. You need to be like, oh, I have to get in here, I have to get out here, I have to get in here, I have to get out here, right? So, okay, maybe you don't want to be a scalper. Maybe you want to be a day trader, or you want to be a swing trader, or you want to be a positioning trader or a long-term trader, right? So you have to figure out, am I a scalper? Intraday trader? Okay. Am I a day trader? Am I a swing trader? Am I a positioning trader? Or am I a period trader? Okay. So if you have a full-time job, you have to choose these here, because you cannot just get in and out of the market very quickly unless you know exactly what you're doing as a beginner. If you know exactly what you're doing as a beginner, you can get in 10 minutes, get out.
Get
If you
shit
lose,
on,
you
brother.
lose. If you win, you win. Boom, done with the day. Over and out, right? But if you have a full-time job and you're just a beginner, you need to take it for the long run. You need to say, okay, I will take a trade like Xauusd, for example. Sell at 5,200. I'm gonna hold this shit until 4,800. So I don't have to worry about kids. I don't have to worry about my husband. I don't have to worry about my wife. I don't have to worry about anything with my job, because I know I'm in this trade. I have my stop loss. I have my TP. I'm just letting it run. Done deal. Done dealio, right? Good. If you are not a full-time job holder, if you don't have a full-time job, if you don't have a wife and husband, but you have a, like, let's say a normal job, a part-time job, well, you can look at this, right? Because you are like, okay, I come home after 5 p.m. I can trade from 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. I can take a scalp, or I can take an intraday trade, or I can take a little day trade, right? I might be able to take a swing trade if it's the late of the night and I want to take a trade before the market closed. All right? Or you don't have a job. You are financially free, but you just want to trade because you want to put your money somewhere and you want to invest. Well, then do like me, right? Do like me. Only focus on period trading. So I can sit here live with you guys, take some day trades, take some intraday trading. But overall, I'm a period trader. I hold trades for weeks, months, and I make millions on that. Hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, because I hold trades, don't close, and I only take partial. If somebody's telling me, no, 5,000 is the new floor, you should close your trade and you should get in for a buy. No, I have done my analysis. I know gold is going to go to between 4,200 to 4,600. It's a fact. I know that. I'm not gonna go out of my positions because somebody's telling me that 5,000 is the floor. Really, it's not, right? So that's the first thing. Once you know that, then you go into number 2. Okay, you now know what kind of trader you want to be. Now you need to understand time frames. Okay, let's say you have decided to become a day trader. Most people, they want to become a day trader. All right, so you need to know, what does day trading involve? Well, it involves to trade daily. That means what happens on the week or on the monthly, you're only going to look at that if you're interested in seeing where could this daily top wick or bottom wick potentially go. And then you need to focus on the 4-hour, the hourly, the 30-minute, the 15-minute, and then you need to take entries on the 5-minute, the 3-minute, or the 1-minute. Okay? You take your position on the 1-minute, 3-minute, or 5-minute, but you look for platforms, you look for resistance support on the 15-minute and the 1-hour, you look for direction on the 4-hour, and you look for the daily if you're holding up between that top wick and that bottom wick. Okay? Good. When you understand the time frames, then what you can do is you have to back test. All right? Back test. What does that mean? That means you need to find a strategy or some kind of edge on the market that you like, that lines up with what kind of trader you want to be, the time frames you're working on, and then you need to back test it. Do it again and 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 again, and you need to see, where does this make sense for me to take partial? Where does this make sense for me to take TPs? Where should my stop loss be? Okay? There are so many things you need to learn if you're a beginner. But you can learn that from my bootcamp, or you can learn it from my VIP, or you can learn it from my academy if you are willing to pay for that. That's not free. But if you just want to learn for free every single Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm live here on Twitch. I'm here for you. And you can ask me questions. Okay? So these are the most important things. What kind of trader you want to be, what time frames you want to work at, backtesting. Backtesting your strategy, backtesting your system. Okay? All right? I hope that helped. I hope that helped, Costa. I hope that helped. Did that help?
Get shit on, brother.
So, yeah. Okay, guys, we are running here. We are running here 60 pips. 60 pips. Let's see if we can break here. Let's see here. How were you when you started trading? May I ask? And what were your reasons to start learning? How were you? What do you mean with the beginning of the question? What were your reasons for starting trading? So my reason for starting trading was 3 simple reasons. 1, I don't believe in 8 to 5 or 9 to 5 jobs. Oh, sorry, 8 to 4 or 9 to 5 jobs. That's the. I respect people who does it, who can, who can do it, but I don't believe in it. 2, I need to step up to my dad. I didn't want to be in my dad's shadow. And 3, I wanted to help my family. Okay. Oh, what happened? Hello? Why is it not coming? Oh, there we go. Here. 1, I don't believe in 8 to 4 jobs, 9 to 5 jobs. I believe it's scams. I believe the financial system is holding you down. 2, I need to step up to my dad. I didn't want to stand in my dad's shadow. I didn't want to people looking at me and be like, oh, you're never going to be like your dad. You're never going to live up to your dad. You're never going to be good enough. 3, I wanted to help my family financially. So I bought a boat for my mom, bought a house for my dad, and then I bought a really, really nice place for myself and my wife. I took my wife from Asia to Scandinavia. I brought my whole family financial safety, financial ground to step on, where they don't have to worry about ever being poor again, ever have to worry about anything in life. Okay? Those are the 3 reasons. All right. You can finish that one, Golden, if you want. Team, Tanya, you can reach out to my team here. Go. I will get to your questions, guys. I'm sorry. I like to speak a lot. I'm sorry. It's not because I want to hear my own voice. It's simply because I want to make sure people understand what I'm saying. Okay. Here you can see Tanya. Then what's the floor? Oscar. The floor for me is 3,900 to 4,200. That's the floor for me at the moment. How are you, my friend? Hey, baby. How's it go? Thank you, Edet. You're welcome. You can also ask more questions. How old? Sorry. I started when I was 18. When I was 18, 19. I had a TP at 4,860. Thanks, bro. I made 20. Let's go, Lensky. Let's go. What books do you recommend? Ikigai? Ikigai? The recipe to learn, be happy, be truthfully and grounded, peaceful, safe life where no matter what, always gonna be happy. Martin Pring's Introduction to Technical Analysis. This is not promotion. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Somebody asked me about what books I recommend. All right, guys. Let's see here. What time do you trade live? Tuesday to Thursday? Tanya, I trade doing the New York session and stock market open for my VIP. because now there's been like there's been a chance in time zones, the daylight shift, and yeah, now we are summertime. So now I trade during the New York session and stock market open with my VIP, and then 1 hour later I will go live on Twitch. Do I still sell future orbits? We're in a sell, bro. I'm in a sell here from 68, 69.
Get shit on, brother.
Are you on WhatsApp? I'm not on WhatsApp, David, but I am on Telegram. Reach out to my team here. For a beginner, would you recommend to try out $5,000 future account
Get shit on, brother.
after paper trading? I don't recommend futures because there has been clashes in the system with the comics, and I just don't trust futures at the moment. I don't know if you saw it, bro, but in January they had like they just changed the rules. You know, they just changed the margin rules, and it's just, I know they can do what they want because, you know, they decide what's up and down with the market, but it's, for me, it's a break of my trust if they just say like, oh, you know what, we're just gonna change the margin rules, and then suddenly people are getting liquidated. You also saw what happened with Bitcoin, right? Like suddenly you had that, I don't know if you saw it, from 126. Oh shit, we are not on the daily. Oh, oops. Millions of people got liquidated here, bro. When this happened here, from 120 down to 101, millions of people got liquidated there because they were trading futures. So for me, I like CFDs. I like CFD brokers, or I like ETF, and I like to just trade normal CFD brokers. Of course, regulated. You can use my broker if you want. You don't have to. You can also find another broker. This is the broker. Just have to be regulated and have good withdrawal systems. Thank you. You're welcome. How do we join your boot camps, etc., to learn your style of yourself? I've joined your cover trading, but want to learn as well. Rossi, yeah, you can join the boot camp. You just reach out to my team, but Rossi, the boot camp is very expensive. Just for you to know. I was live with my boot camp. Some people have been seeing it. Katie, Mike, Ben. You can ask Mike about it as well. How he thinks it was. But it's 3-day boot camp, and yeah, I was live all those 3 days for 3 hours, and then I just took the best portions of that boot camp and I made it into a series of 3-day boot camp that you can watch. There's material online for you that you can have. When you pay, you get that material, and then you can watch it again and again and again until you can trade on your own. You don't need me anymore. Once you have the boot camp, you can go and trade on your own if you want, because it's basically everything that I've learned myself for the past 14 to 15 years. All the experience I've gotten. For a beginner, would you recommend? Oh, you already read that. Thinking, so are you only on futures then, or are you looking at a CFD broker as well? How is it treating you to be on futures? Have you tried funded accounts as well? I don't recommend funded accounts, but some people, they do it because they don't have the kind of capital to trade in this kind of environment where price is just going crazy. Any trailing stop loss yet? Not yet, Imran. If we close Doji now, then probably I will trail stop loss. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Okay, guys, we are running 50 plus pips here. Let's see how the hourly is gonna close. Two minutes. Got a tiny fair value gap right here. Tiny fair value gap here, guys. Price is still trying to break the triangle formation. But yeah, guys, read the text over here. Read the text here, the scrolling text. It will explain all the offers we do have, all the services. One minute, guys, until the hourly closure. Let's see. Our first TP is here, 48. Right here, with spread probably 7. 47.7. Let's see. Who's in the cell with me? Who's in the cell with me? Let's see if we can get it. Okay, guys, we're running 80 pips. Still in it to win it. Nice.